Good morning. I am Kepal Krishna. Today I am going to teach you the topic language skills. Language skills plays a great role in our life. If you want to develop our language, these basic skills are required for everyone. Actually, there are four types of language skills. Uh, those skills are called LSRW: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. These skills makes our language to be strengthened. That's why we can call them required skills for developing language. Okay. The first skill is listening skill. If you want to listen properly, we must pay our concentration, because listening skill is a kind of psychological skill and it is a psychomotor skill. Because whenever you listen, we have to receive the sounds. After receiving the sound, we have to remember those sounds. After remember those sounds, we have to comprehend those sounds. After comprehending, we have to evaluate those sounds. That's why listening skill is a great skill which seems to be very active, psychological and psychomotor skill. And next is that if you want to listen properly, you must be very attentive, and we must pay our concentration, and our body language should be very strong, and you must have a good body posture. Whenever you want to listen, we must make eye contact with the speaker to whom we are listening to. That's why if you want to make a listening process very effective, we need to follow all these things. Okay. And if you want to develop these language skills, what we have to do is that we have to learn English properly, and we need to follow some face-to-face conversation. Whenever we find anyone, we have to speak to them and we have to listen to them. If you do not listen properly, definitely we cannot become a good speaker. And if you want to make listening process very effective, what we have to do that we have to speak and we have to listen properly. Then only we will become a good listener and good speaker. Okay, there are many ways to develop this language, listening skills. We can listen to the English music, we can watch the English videos, and whenever you go to any railway station or bus station, or whenever you go to any office, then you have to listen to the announcements of such organization properly. Then only we can develop our listening skills. This is about listening skills. Actually, there are many barriers to hinder this listening skills. Okay, effective barriers, and physiological barriers, physical barriers. If you take effective barriers, whenever you have some stress in our mind, whenever you have some frustration, then we cannot listen properly, right? And next one is that physical barrier. Some people may have some hearing disability. Such people cannot listen properly. And there are some gender barriers and culture barriers. Some people, some students may not have proper pronunciation skills. If they do not have proper pronunciation, definitely they cannot listen properly. And next is that speaking skill. As I said earlier, if we want to make listening very effective, we should speak very well. Whenever you speak very well, then the listener can listen to us properly, and they will become a good listener and a good speaker. If you want to speak anything, we should develop our vocabulary, we should develop our interpersonal skills, we should develop our communication skills. Then only we can develop these speaking skills. There are many ways to develop our speaking skills, such as developing our grammar, developing our vocabulary. If you speak in front of others, we can speak confidently. That's why we have to speak properly. And in order to improve our skills, we should avoid inferiority complex, and we should also avoid stage fear. Then only we can speak properly. Okay, and we need to improve our grammatical skills, and we need to improve our vocabulary strength. Then only we can improve our language skills. The next one is that uh, writing, reading skills. Reading plays a great role, and it is an active skill, because if we want to read anything, we have to percept whatever we read, we have to understand whatever we read. That's why the reading skill plays a great role in developing our language. That's why reading should be required more importance. If you want to develop our reading skills, we need to read aloud. When we read loudly, we can improve our pronunciation. Not only pronunciation, we can also improve our confidence. That's why we have to read anything loudly. And if you want to improve our reading skills, what we have to do is that we need to improve our phonetics. Phonetics is nothing but it deals with the speech sound. Okay, actually it deals with our perception of speech sounds. That's why we need to develop this phonetics. And if you want to develop reading skills, there are some types of skills, reading skills: skimming, scanning, active reading, passive reading, and intensive reading, extensive reading. Okay, here intensive reading is nothing but whenever we read, we have to read it in detail, and we have to read deep. Then only we will get some content from whatever we read. This is called intensive reading. Extensive reading is nothing but it is a kind of reading which develops our deep understanding. And next one is extensive reading. Extensive reading is nothing but to read anything for the sake of enjoyment. If you want to read anything for the sake of pleasure, then we just glance rapidly through the text. This is called extensive reading. Okay, and this extensive reading helps us to develop our reading skills. Next one is skimming. Skimming is nothing but if you want to read in its surface manner, then we read it. We just glance whatever we want to read. This is called skimming reading. And next one is scanning. If you want to read in detail, and if you want to know the full information, whatever we read, then we need to read this type of reading. Next, the last one is writing skills. Writing skill is an active skill, because if you want to write anything, there must be a great process in our mind. We have to think, and we have to put whatever we think on the paper. Writing skills are nothing but the skills in writing our thoughts from our mind on the paper. This is called writing skill. This writing skills can also involve in the process of communication. If you want to communicate with others, we need to communicate with others in such a way that everybody can understand what they were write. While we write anything, our writing should be neat, and there must be writing skills in order to make our writing very better. And if you want to improve our writing skills, we need to improve our grammatical skills, we need to improve our vocabulary, we need to improve our writing skills, we need to improve our legible writing. Then only we can improve our writing skills. For example, if you want to develop our writing skills, we need to write diaries, and we need to maintain some books every day to write something on the book, and we need to develop our vocabulary. If you have a strength of force, we can write properly, we can write rhetorically, because whenever you write, we should the reader should read whatever we write. That's why we should write in a legible manner, and we should also write some we should also develop our grammatical skills. If you do not write anything grammatically correct, then everything will be wasted. That's why we should maintain proper grammatical skills while we write something in English. And next thing is that if you want to develop these writing skills, we should see that there is no any spelling mistakes whatever we write. If uh, if there is any spelling mistake, then there will be a spoilage in whatever we write, and everything will go waste. That's why we should not make any spelling mistakes while we write anything. And writing skills involves in uh, psychological process. Unless we think, we cannot write. That's why it it involves the process of cognitive skills. If you write properly, then only we can improve our cognitive skills. That's why writing plays a great role in our life. And apart from this language skills, we need to learn some life skills. If we want to lead our life in a peaceful manner, if we want to lead our life effectively, if we want to lead our life in a smooth way, we need to learn life skills. Life skills plays a great role in our life, because if you do not have life skills, then we need to face many problems in our life, right? Life skill is nothing but it is a kind of ability to deal with any challenge or any problem that we come across in our life. Generally, due to this hectic schedule, due to this hectic lifestyle, we may get many problems in our life. Whenever we get these problems, we should avoid these problems by improving our life skills. If you do not have life skills, definitely we will have to face many problems. There are many life skills in our life. You know, problem solving skills, next self-awareness skills, empathy, and next interpersonal skills, and communication skills. These are all the life skills that we need to acquire in order to make our life skills. And for example, if you take uh, uh, communication skills, communication skills play a great role in our life. If we want to communicate with others, we should communicate with others in a polite manner. When we communicate with other in a polite manner, then they can understand whatever we tell them. Next one is problem solving skills. Problem solving skills plays a great role in our life, because in our daily life we will get many problems in our life. Whenever we get some problem in our life, we should not feel afraid of these problems, and we should not go away from this problem. We should face this problem. If you do not face this problem, we will have to be victim of these problems. That's why we need to develop these problem solving skills. For example, if you get any problem, we should cut down those problems into small pieces, and we should solve the small, and we should solve the rest of the problems. Then only we can improve our problem solving skills. And next one is empathy. Empathy plays a great role in our life. If you want to become a great human being, then we need to improve our empathy skills, because empathy means to share the problem of others. Sympathy is quite different from empathy. Empathy is nothing but whenever some people get some problems, we have to share those problems, and we should try to help those problems, and we should also try to solve those problems. This is called empathy. Self-awareness. Self-awareness plays a great role in our life, because if you want to know what we are, then only we can lead our life. If you do not know what we are, definitely we cannot know what others are. That's why we should know what we are. This is called self-awareness. Next, coping with stress. Most of the people get some stress, frustration because of their hectic schedule. That's why we need to overcome such uh, stress by improving our skills of coping with stress. Next one is interpersonal skills. If you want to improve our communication, then we should communicate with others. We should improve our relationship with others in a positive manner. Then only they can improve their then only we can improve our social linguistic skills. Social linguistic skills are nothing but, if you want to live in this society, then we should improve our interpersonal skills, and these skills will help to live with other in a peaceful manner. And this is the way how we can improve our life skills, and these life skills plays a great role in our life. And next, soft skills. Nowadays, if you want to be settled in any private sector, we need to develop our software skills, soft skills. Soft skills are nothing but our communication skills, our presentation skills. These are the soft skills. Soft skills are quite different from hard skills. Hard skills are part of curriculum in our life, but soft skill may not be available in our curriculum of any educational system. If you want to develop these communication skills, we need to develop all the skills. Okay, and this is the way how we can improve our life skills, soft skills, and life skills. So this is the way how we can manage the skills. Thank you for listening to this class.